Does damage to the brainstem also affect the content of dreams and the actions of dreamers? Sleep researcher Isabella Arnulfo, a professor of neurology at Sorbonne University in Paris, developed a keen interest in the dreamtime behaviors of the Parkinson's patients after noticing an unusual pattern. Although these people struggle with movement while awake, their spouse often reported that they had no trouble moving while asleep. One particularly memorable patient, according to Arnfer, had been dreaming of crocodile in the sleep lab when he lifted a heavy bedside table above his head and loudly shouted, "Crocodile, crocodile," to an empty room. When awake, he struggled to lift objects and to speak. Intrigued by such observations, Arnold and her colleagues began compiling the behaviors people exhibited during REM sleep. This collection, which has grown over the past decade and a half to include hundreds of hours of footage of dream enacting sleepers and hundreds of dream reports, has enabled to uncover unexpected features of RBD dreams and insight into some fundamental questions about how and why we dream. Meryl, Ida, and make other people with RBD often have dreams in which they face danger. In one study led by researchers found that among people with RBD, 60% reported dreams involving some kind of threat, and 75% confront their attacker instead of running away. People who report more frequent distressing dreams are also at greater risk of developing Parkinson's. It is textbook for people with RBD to have violent dreams where they are in defensive, say Yo Yi-ju, a professor of neurology at Washington University in Louis. But whether this is attributable to recall bias, people tending to remember more violent dreams because they are more memorable, remain an open question, she asks.
Okay. Does damage to the brain also affect the content of dreams and the affection of dreamers? The researchers Isabella Arnold, a professor of neurology at Sorbonne University in Paris, developed a keen interest in the dreamtime behavior of her Parkinson's patients after noticing unusual patterns. Although these people struggle with movement while awake, their spouse often reported that they had no trouble moving while asleep. One particularly memorable patient, according to Arnold, had been dreaming of crocodiles in a sea lab when he lived a heavy bedside table above his head and loudly shouted, "Crocodile, crocodile," to an empty room. When awake, he struggled to lift objects and to speak. Intrigued by such observations, Arnold and her colleague began compiling the behaviors exhibit during REM sleep is collection, which has grown over the past decades and have to include hundreds of hours of footage of dream enacting. Sleeping and hundreds of dream reports have enabled Einstein to uncover unexpected features to RPG dreams and insight into some fundamental questions about how and why we dream. Alda and many other people with RPG often have dreams in which they face danger. In one study led by Arnold, researchers found that among people with RPG, 60% reported dreams involving some kind of threat, and 75% confronted their attack instead of running away. People who report more frequent distressing dreams are also at greater risk of developing Parkinson's. It's textbook for people with RPG to have violent dreams where they are on the defensive. Say Yo L. Ju, a professor of neurology at Washington University in St. Louis, but whether his is attributable to recall bias, people tend to remember more violent dreams because they are more memorable. Remain an open question, she added. 好，快单期了。